morning and win forever. It's Monday and it's a wonderful day right here in Nigeria. My name is M. Tommy, Pastor Peace and Ministry, in case you're meeting me for the first time. Yeah. All right, so try to make this as quick as possible. So I saw a video this morning done by Ricky. And of course, every video he does is to mock, is to reproach, is to make others look bad, put them in a bad light and all that. But that's not the point. Mine is here to correct some impressions because you don't take lightly actions of a fool. Sometimes it can be very dangerous. All right. So he did that video and he put in his composure well and arranged. Whatever he's saying could convince one to think that he's actually saying the truth. All right. So there's a time mommy said that on the day of daddy's burial, she personally requested for a transparent casket. Why? She wanted to see what he will become inside the casket. And number two was looking around to be sure and to make sure that she sees whosoever going to come around to claim the body, the corpse of Prophet Joshua. And I think that's ideal. That's enough to convince anybody that she was actually intentional about making us know the truth. All right. In case you are doubting or you're listening to what Ricky said, that's why I'm doing this video right now, because you may now be tempted to start thinking the way she's thinking. And of course, you should know that she's not thinking with her head, or she's not thinking with his head. So please, all right. So I've been here locally in several events. I do media, so before now it's cover events, and I'll be there live to cover events in several occasions. There was a time a pastor died. A pastor here in one of the big churches, Apostolic Church. Was it a pastor or an elder? Okay. And the church came for the burial, conducted the burial. At the point, the people that came for the corpse, because it is just after the entire event that we realized that this man was a cultist, was a society person. So they waited for the church to finish the administration. When the church was done, and it was time for us to take the corpse to the graveyard, and they said, no, it's ours. They came in, the shots gone everywhere. Everybody ran. It was not, I said everybody ran. They took the corpse and they started their own burial. Life. The Bible says that the day of a man's death is more important than the day of his birth. No matter what you are in life, no matter who you are in life, the day you die, you will know. Because while you're living, you can cover it up. You can sustain it. But you see, when you die, the minute you give up the ghost, you will know. No matter how you try to cover it up, you will not be able to cover it up like that. There is nowhere on earth, if this man belonged to somewhere, that those people wouldn't have come for the corpse. There's nowhere on earth. They would have either been part of the burial, they would have been at the forefront, they would have been behind, there's no way on earth. It has happened. Okay, just like yesterday, we saw a man that everybody respected, thought he was just a Christian, Freemason. And the people came for the burial openly. And they will come. I've seen a burial to this one, a very close, burial on the night of the burial day. Cultists came, they said it's our own. The family couldn't do anything. It's us. So the only thing the family said, please do it peacefully. But they paraded for you to know that this is their person. They did their stuff, they sang their song, and all that. I hope you get my point. So I've had different occasions. I've seen the one that had to go and bring army, to be at the burial ground. Why? Because the people came to claim the body, and the family said no. But even with that, it was dirty. So you can't cover it up to that point. You can cover it up while you're alive, but with the day you die. So there's no way. It was one of the most honorable, reputable burial we've ever had. It wasn't just one day. Prophet was not rushed to be buried. A careful 1 week event. A careful 1 week, wonderful events. People coming from all walks of life, to pay their respects. A careful 1 week event. So there was nothing like, let's watch and bury before they come. No, if you saw the burial, it was live, shown live. It wasn't a detail that we put on. It was shown live. We saw it. We saw everything that happened. So he's now coming to more because it's easy. That's what he does. So please don't be confused and don't be distracted. Keep focus on. Don't forget these are forward looking here. Prophet Richard was the man of God and forever remain in our hearts. Good morning and will forever.